Good morning, it's Thursday, 3rd of July, just about 9:30 in the morning. We're about 17 degrees according to the weather forecast on the phone, but as usual, this is a sunspot, so I suspect it's warm. 4 colonies. Let's first of all deal with these two. These are the 2 new ones this year. Both of them have got second boxes on, and both of them are using the second boxes. Last time I put a queen excluder on this, but I've actually removed that queen excluder, and we may not get full boxes of honey from each of these, but we will certainly get honey. Now I'm just pointing out that the honey super in our case is the same size as the brood box. So in rough terms, this is equivalent to 2 of the normal honey supers. Honey supers this year, based on my very rough stats, are producing something like 11 or so pounds upwards of honey. They're in good shape. I noticed that there was a wasp in here, in this hive here, just one. So before I go, I'm going to reduce the entrance a little bit. The entrance for this colony is on the other side. That's historical, because when we made these nukes, I didn't want them having the same entrance, because they were at separate stages of development, and whichever one got the queen first is likely to attract bees from the other one. I didn't want that to happen, so it's still facing the other way. I'm going to turn that around by a third of a turn every visit, or maybe it'll be a 90-degree turn each visit, sorry. So I'll do it today, and then next time we come it'll have its full turn, and of course it's then facing the same way as the others. I'm sure that there are people, as many people will say, it's better to have them facing different ways, as there are people like me who like them all facing the same way. So now we're on to these 2. Let's start with this one. In the past I described this colony as a sprinter, and we requeened this. We did a vertical split. It has a new queen in the bottom, and that queen has taken on many of the traits, I think, of the old queen, because it is certainly much bigger than its twin split, which is this one here. As a consequence of that, I've put a second box on. They're more than halfway through filling this box here, so I've put this one on top. This colony here are filling this box very well. Half. And so what I have done is I have taken full frames of honey, capped honey, out of this box, and I have put 3 of them up here, and taken frames from here and put them down into here. The bees are focusing on this box, as they are in this case on this box. So we're going to have honey. At the moment I can't tell you how much. They are not near capacity. I think that the June gap, which were, because we had such, I'm going to say, wonderful weather, and of course unless you're a farmer, and then the lack of rain, certainly in this area of Oxfordshire, may have been a problem. I think the June gap did exist, and existed quite severely, because these are not the only hives that used their stores to get through the dune gap, because we didn't feed any of these hives. Now that's a typical spring in this area. We don't often get a spring harvest of honey. The spring harvest of honey is used to build the bees up, make new nukes as we did with these, draw out new frames, because you can see we've got 3 new boxes here and they need new frames to be drawn out, so that when the summer comes and the summer forage comes, each colony is in a position to start taking in. Now these 2 colonies certainly have strength and power, and when they have started to fill drawn combs, they will rapidly start building on the new foundation. Everything looks well. I hope you've noticed the antique top. It's on loan. It's not a permanent picture. But everything is good. What a beautiful day. Bye for now.